Hello everyone, I have a new Cardfight Vanguard video for today. It is on the new Messiah Stride deck set. This is the second deck set to come out after the Chronojet one from a little bit earlier on in the year. This one is on Alter Ego Messiah, Ibuki's main Vanguard. The featured nation is Brandgate, and the featured clan is Link Joker. Here's what you get. Yeah. Alright, pretty nice. Yep. Alright, let's get this little thing off. Oh, come on. There we go. Another very nice box. There's Alter Ego right there on the top. The rest of the picture there. Link Joker, Messiah Stride deck set, and Brandgate. Okay, let's open the box. Oh, we got more of the fighters coins again, which is nice. These ones are clear this time instead of the purple ones. At least I'm pretty sure they were purple for the Chronojet one. They probably should have been purple. They weren't. The deck itself. And, yep, nothing else in here, just stuff that was holding the deck in. Let's get all that out. Come on. Oops. Get the camera there. There we go. Just foam we don't need. Yep. A nice place to put your cards. I'll keep Messiah there. Alright, let's go into the actual cards themselves. Come on. There we go. Alright. Okay, so the first card is, of course, Alter Ego Messiah himself. This is actually the exact same as the original Alter Ego Messiah. Here's the Generation Break 2 of when any locked card is unlocked, Soul Blast 1 and draw a card, and you do that for each unlock of that turn. So yeah, you can use up a lot of soul in this deck. And then its other skill is when your G unit strides during your turn, Counterblast 1, lock a rear guard. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and lock it as well. Choose one of your vanguards and it gets an extra 5k until the end of the turn. Very nice. We get one holo version of Alter Ego Messiah. Now, if you got the premium version of this product, the entire deck would be holo. But since this is only the regular version, you only get one copy of something holo, which is fine with me. So we got one holo copy of Alter Ego. 3 more regular copies. We have Awakening Messiah. When a grade 4 with the Messiah in its card name is placed on Vanguard, this effect is from the soul. You may call this unit to a rear guard, and if you call the card, soul charge 1. When this unit is unlocked during your turn, choose one of your units in the same column as this unit. It gets an extra 10k until the end of turn. So we get one holo copy of Awakening Messiah. Now, if you saw on the box, we actually do get duplicates of this guy. That's actually something they didn't do in the Chronojet one. So, for the Ride deck cards, we only got one copy of them. However, unfortunately, still not enough in this version. They only gave us 3 copies of Awakening, and none of, well, we'll see who the grade 1 is when we get there. this one is arguably the more important one to have multiples of in Premium. This is a Sleep Messiah. When this unit is placed by riding from Neon Messiah, draw a card and you get an Alter Ego Crest. Again, this is kind of what people would want 4 of in Premium. However, it doesn't really matter to me. I don't play the Premium format. So this is enough. And we have Neon Messiah. A very nice looking grade 0 for this art. This art is very nice for Neon Messiah. The rest of the deck, we have Astrolabe Dragon. This is more or less a clone of Ballyhoo from the old Chronojet Stride deck. This has a Generation Break 2. During your turn, if any player has a locked card, this unit gets an extra 10k attack. The Chronojet version of this card, it was if you sent a card to the bottom of either player's deck, it would get 10k. So, again, it's kind of, again, the exact opposite. Well, not the opposite, but it's a mimic of that one. And then, again, the same effect as Ballyhoo. If this card is discarded from your hand for the cost of a stride, you draw 1 card. We get 1 holo copy and 3 non-holo copies. Now onto a really good card from this deck. This is Kaiser Klein. During your turn, if any player has a locked card, it gets an extra 5k power. That's nice, but what's really good with this card is its next ability. At the end of battle that this unit attacked, if you have an Alter Ego Messiah Crest, you retire this unit. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 unit card with grade equal or less than your Vanguard. From among them, put it on an open rearguard circle, aka the one that this one frees up. As a locked card, put the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. Locked cards cannot do anything. They are unlocked and turned face up as stand at the end of the owner's turn. So, yeah, that's kind of what lock does. That's kind of the whole main mechanic of Link Joker. Arrestor Messiah. This is a Generation Break 1. When this unit attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Messiah in its card name, this unit gets an extra 5k power until the end of the battle. And at the end of that battle, you lock him. So, yeah. Arrestor Messiah is a pretty good one to have. He was actually very hard to find when Messiahs first started to come out. Okay, it was... Oh yeah, I don't remember if I've said it, but this guy's 10k attack gain effect is Generation Break 2. And I think, nope, Kaiser Klein's does not have a Generation Break ability. So we're good there. We have the Perfect Guard. I don't think I really have to explain anything what Perfect Guards do, but this is Flowers in Vacuum Cosmo Wreath. Probably one of the more popular Link Joker Perfect Guards from way back. Very nice one to have. We have Destiny Dealer. This is the copy of Steam Breath Dragon from the Chronojet deck. Hand, while you are paying the cost for a stride, this card may be discarded as a grade 3, which is nice. And then it has the other hand effect of, if you have an Alter Ego Messiah Crest, discard this card, search your deck, or drop for up to 1 grade 3 card with Messiah in its card name, reveal it, and put it into your hand. And if you search a card from your deck, you shuffle it. Very nice. Ooh. Sacrifice Messiah. This is a Generation Break 1. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted. If you have a Vanguard with Messiah in its card name, you lock this unit, choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets an extra 5k until the end of the turn. Then if you have no face-up cards in your damage zone, you countercharge one of them. And again, it explains what locked does. This is Hairbig Claw. Oops. If you have a Vanguard with Messiah in its card name, this unit gets an extra 5k shield, which is nice. And the thing that you'll mainly want to use it for, when one of your other units is locked, you may put this unit into your soul, which is very nice. A little bit of a note, this card will probably be the only card taken out of the deck. However, the card you take it out for is actually very expensive. It is Go Ahead Mikani. It was a grade 1 introduced in set 8. However, I accidentally neglected to pick it up for this deck. However, because at the time there wasn't really any deck to use it, and then Messiah came along. However, this guy's a perfectly fine alternative to use over Go Ahead Mikani. So really, even if you don't have the money for Go Ahead Mikani after this, you can still use this deck perfectly fine out of the box, in my opinion. Kind of the same as the Chrono Jet deck. However, the adjustments you have to make for the Chrono Jet one are probably way cheaper than this one. We have the Stargate Overtrigger in common, which is kind of a surprise to see. But hey, more common Overtriggers is very nice. We have a non-effect critical trigger. We have a non-effect draw. Obviously, these will be replaced by the effect counterparts. We have a non-effect front. We have a non-effect heal. You'll probably use that one, actually. I'm not really a fan of the effect heals we've got at the moment. I much prefer the consistent shield value the generic ones give. We have, so this is the Stride deck now. We have Genesis Dragon Exilix Messiah. Stride step, discard a grade 3 card with Messiah in its name from hand to stride this card. Generation Break 2, meaning this will have to be your second stride. When this unit attacks, Counterblast 1, choose any number of any player's locked cards and unlock them. If you unlocked a card, choose the same number of your rear guards as the number of cards unlocked by this ability and stand them. And until the end of turn, all of your front row units gets an extra 10k power, and this unit gets a critical +1. That's nice. And ooh, that is beautiful. I forgot. One copy of each of the cards in the Stride deck is in SP. However, if you, again, bought the premium version of this product, all of the Stride units would be SP like this thing. But it's perfectly fine. And that is a gorgeous art. That is Exilix Messiah. This is Amnesty Messiah. And again, another amazing art here. These new Stride unit arts are absolutely incredible. Stride Step. Choose one or more cards from your hand with the sum of their grades being 3 or greater and discard them. When this unit attacks, Counterblast 1. Turn a card from your G-Zone face up. Choose any number of any player's locked cards and unlock them. Choose one of your rear guards and it gets an extra 5k until the end of turn for each unlocked card by this ability. That is very nice. Honestly, the original Amnesty Messiah is much better than this one, but hey, this is perfectly fine for the Overdress format. And of course, we have the Alter Ego Messiah Crest. This lets you do everything the deck wants itself to do. You can perform Stride. You can't ride any grade 3s or greater cards without Messiah in their card names. The original power of your grade 3 cards with Messiah in their names becomes 13k. During your turn, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Messiah in its card name, all of your front row units gets an extra 5k power for each face-up card in your G-Zone. Those are kind of all the same effects as the Chrono Jet one. However, its unique effect is the last one. At the end of your turn, unlock all of your opponent's locked cards, and then you bind those units. People say this is a great fix to the lock mechanic. However, I'd argue binding your units after they get locked is arguably worse. But whatever. That's perfectly fine. If anything, that's better for you while you're playing this deck, to lock and then bind your opponent's stuff, which is absolutely crazy to me. And yeah, that is it for the deck. This is a pretty good one. Again, a great product for you to just start out the game. However, I'd say the Chronojet one is a lot cheaper to use because, as I said, the adjustments you have to make for that one are not expensive at all whatsoever. However, for this one, you have to find a grade 1 that kind of got looked over, and then once this deck was announced, people immediately bought that card up. So now it's extremely hard to find. But again, this is a great product for you to get into the Overdress format. And then there's other products, other deck sets. However, they're not Stride deck sets that are coming out later on in the year. So, and those will probably be even better since you probably won't have to make as many adjustments to those ones. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a good day.